What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and in this video we'll be talking about how I personally break down a deer after it's been quartered up. I do not claim to be a professional butcher. I have done this a couple of times, and I just wanted to share with you how I do it. The knife we will be using is a Victorinox boning knife. Works really good. It always keeps a sharp edge. I do maintain that edge by sharpening it myself when I'm done. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the video. I got Corey, my brother-in-law, here to help us today. Thank y'all for watching, and let's get into it. Alright guys, so we have the deer broken down into all the main groups of meat. First we got the tenderloins, and then we also have the hindquarters. We have a neck roast, and then we have the two back straps, and then we also have the front shoulders. There is a lot more meat that you can get off a deer, but for this particular video we're just going to be doing the main muscle groups. So let's go ahead and break those down. Alright guys, so we got the back strap right here. Corey's over here working on his, and what we're going to do first is just pretty much remove all this silver skin off the back strap and any other excess fat that we don't want. And I'm not a professional butcher. This is just the way I do it and the way it works for me. And most of the time you can clean that that silver skin up and get just a little bit extra meat off of it for your burger grind. And I'll show you how to do that here in a second. This color's looking really good. Alright guys, so here's a piece of the silver skin that was on the back strap. All I'm going to do is take my knife and fillet that meat off of there, and that's perfect burger grind right there. And you don't have to spend a whole lot of time on it, but any big piece that you can, you know, pull off, when it's going in the grinder, it's going to get broken down a lot more than if you were eating it like a steak or something like that. So just get what you can. You'd be surprised how much you can get off of this stuff. We eat a lot of burgers, so that's why I try to fight for it. And some of it's fine, like if it's got just a little bit of that skin, that silver skin, yeah, it'll be fine in a grind. Right. All right, guys, we got the back straps cleaned up and all the silver skin off. What's cool about processing your own deer is you can customize your meat cuts as much as you want. You can make steaks out of this. You can make stir fry. You can make stew meat. My favorites on the back strap are kebabs and steaks. It's totally up to you how you cut this. We're gonna cut this stuff up into big steaks, kebabs, and that's gonna be all we're gonna do on these two back straps. All right guys, so Corey's broken this back strap down. These two are bigger steaks, and what we're gonna do is put those on the grill and slice them up when they're finished, and then he's gonna finish the outer portions of the back strap into kebab-like pieces for a skewer. Also good on the grill. You can also use this stuff for stew meat or beef tips. Really good stuff. Alright guys, here we got the two tenderloins, and all we're going to do on these, I like to prepare them whole tenderloins. They're South Carolina does, so you know, it can be a little small, and so I like to prepare them whole like this. So what we're going to do is we're just going to cut off this nasty gland stuff and then just any fat, and trim it up real nice and neat. All right, Corey trimmed this one out. Looks like a good roast. Most of the time with the hindquarters, you're gonna use them for roast. But you know, do whatever you want to. It's your meat. I won't put that in there. Smack it.
I'm actually going to trim mine up before I break it down. That way it's a little bit easier to clean. So I'm just going to start by taking off some of this extra silver skin from the beginning. And he's going to try to clean it up to the left of me the best he can. And this will just kind of help me to see the bone and the tendons a little bit better. And also, it makes it a little easier to get this silver skin off when it's one big whole thing instead of smaller pieces. Alright, so now that we got it cleaned up a little bit, this seam here, go ahead and pull that apart. And you just want to work the muscle out itself. All this little skin connecting here, you just want to kind of roll it right off. And as you see, this roast is just coming right off with it. And the bone is on the back side here, so you're just going to have to come in here and take part of that off. And you'll go back later and use that for burger. And then this section here is going to be your second roast. So you just want to work that off the bone. Trim it up just a little. Get all this gristle and glands and whatnot out of that. And now you got that second roast all nice and cleaned up. And we're just gonna work alongside that bone, break it out. Strip all this excess meat off the bone here. We'll turn that into burger. And you don't have to get all this, but we're trying to get as much as we can off of it. And now for this final section, we're gonna just cut right down through here. Got your third and final roast. Go ahead and trim it up just a little bit more. Do the finishing touches. Get all that silver skin and she's good to go. All right, guys, here's a neck roast, and
What I'm gonna be using for this is just burger. Some people will put it in the crock pot. Bone in is what I've heard is the best, but I'm just gonna be breaking it down into burger.
Sections off.
Yeah.
Removing the excess stuff.
All right, so that big piece was taken right there off that neck. Corey's gonna go ahead and break that down for us for a burger. All right, guys, here's my front shoulder. We got this part taken off already. And then there's that big bone right there that Corey was talking about earlier. I'm just gonna start peeling away. Alright guys, we got the deer broken down into all the meat that we wanted. If y'all would like to see any videos sort of like this, where we break down deer, skin deer, or when we cook any wild game, drop a comment down below letting us know what you'd like to see. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see y'all next time.